Standing proudly on the Las Vegas Strip, the Sphere has quickly become the most revolutionary and technologically advanced entertainment venue ever built. From the moment you see it, you know you are witnessing something out of the future. Its glowing spherical exterior dominates the skyline like a digital planet floating above the desert. At night, it lights up the city in a mesmerizing display of color, motion, and brilliance. Yet the true magic of the Sphere lies not only in its appearance, but in the way it redefines the entire concept of entertainment. Inside this futuristic dome, technology and art come together to immerse audiences in a multi-sensory experience that feels as real as a dream. The Sphere is not just a concert venue or a theater, it is an entirely new form of storytelling, one that surrounds you, moves with you, and responds to you. This colossal building was designed with one bold idea in mind: to make people feel entertainment instead of merely watching it. Everything about its creation, from the architecture and engineering to the sound, visuals, and motion, was built to push the boundaries of what a performance space could be. It is a fusion of imagination and precision, where every seat, light, and sound wave contributes to one unified experience. The result is a space that transports its visitors beyond the stage and into another world. The vision that sparked a revolution. The concept for the Sphere began as the brainchild of James Dolan, the CEO of Madison Square Garden Entertainment. For decades, Dolan had observed how audiences around the world enjoyed concerts, shows, and live events in traditional arenas. While the performances were often spectacular, he noticed that something vital was missing: a sense of emotional immersion. People were watching, but they were not truly feeling. He wanted to change that dynamic completely. Dolan imagined a venue that would envelop its guests in sound, light, and motion so convincingly that they would feel as though they had stepped into another dimension. His vision was to blend the most cutting-edge technologies with creative storytelling to create an environment where spectators became part of the show itself. This vision soon transformed into one of the boldest architectural projects in entertainment history. The Sphere would not only be a stage for concerts or films, but also a laboratory of innovation, a place where art met science, where engineers, architects, and digital artists could collaborate to design the future of live experience. Dolan's dream was ambitious, but he was determined to make it real, no matter how complex or expensive it would become. The birth of a mega project. Turning such a massive dream into reality required a team of the world's best designers and engineers. The groundbreaking ceremony for the Sphere took place in September 2018, attended by around 300 people. The site chosen was ideal, right next to the Venetian Resort, one of Las Vegas's most famous landmarks. The project was a collaboration between Madison Square Garden Entertainment, Ecom, a global infrastructure firm, and Populous, the world-renowned architecture company behind some of the most iconic stadiums and arenas ever built. By March 2019, the project entered the first phase of on-site construction. The engineers began with extensive excavation to lay the foundation. Because the Sphere's design was unlike any other structure in the world, its foundation had to be incredibly strong and deep to support the immense weight of the spherical shell. This part of the project was a feat of precision engineering. Thousands of tons of concrete were poured to create a stable base for what would become a 366-foot tall and 516-foot wide structure. Every curve, joint, and beam was custom-made to fit together perfectly, because no part of the building could rely on traditional straight-line architecture. The construction required machinery on an unprecedented scale. Among them was the Demag CC-8800 crawler crane, the fourth largest crane in the world. This enormous machine could extend up to 180 meters high and was essential for lifting and assembling the massive steel components of the Sphere. Transporting the crane to the site was a monumental operation in itself. It was shipped all the way from Belgium to California and then moved to Las Vegas using 120 tractor trailers. Even assembling the crane took 18 days, using yet another crane just to piece it together. Such logistical challenges highlighted the scale of the ambition behind the project. Rising steel and engineering brilliance. Once the foundation was complete, The next phase was the construction of the steel framework that would define the sphere's distinctive shape. This process took 15 months of meticulous work. The structure used more than 13,000 tons of steel to form the perfect spherical dome. Each section had to be designed with absolute precision so that it could fit seamlessly into the curved geometry. Unlike traditional buildings where symmetry and right angles make construction easier, the sphere's curved surfaces meant that every connection required specialized fabrication. The process was slow, complex, and demanding. But the result was breathtaking. One of the most crucial components of the structure was the 360-ton compression ring placed at the top of the dome. Acting like a giant steel belt, this ring helped distribute pressure evenly across the surface, ensuring the structure could support its immense weight without distortion. It was an extraordinary engineering achievement, comparable to building a massive spacecraft right in the heart of Las Vegas. By December 2020, Madison Square Garden Entertainment officially took over as the primary contractor, while ECOM continued providing engineering and design support. Within a year, the steel frame of the sphere was completed, and its majestic shape began to dominate the Vegas skyline. The stage was now set for its most extraordinary feature, the outer digital skin known as the exosphere. The exosphere, a digital marvel lighting up the sky. The sphere's most recognizable element is its exosphere, the world's largest LED screen and one of the most spectacular visual displays ever created. Covering an area of 580,000 square feet, the exosphere is larger than 10 football fields combined. Its surface is made up of more than 1.2 million LED pucks, each containing 48 tiny diodes in red, green, blue, and white. Together, they can create an infinite spectrum of colors and animations so vivid that the building appears alive. At night, the sphere becomes a luminous beacon, its ever-changing visuals visible from miles away. It can display anything, from a 3D basketball spinning in the air to a realistic human face that blinks and smiles across the skyline. The exosphere is capable of showing live broadcasts, interactive content, or stunning artistic animations that react to time, weather, and even the events happening inside the venue. It is not just a screen, but a living digital organism that connects the outside world with the experience within. Building and operating the exosphere required groundbreaking technological innovation. Engineers had to design a system powerful enough to feed ultra-high-resolution video data to every single LED puck simultaneously and in perfect sync. To prevent overheating in the scorching Nevada sun, they created an advanced cooling system that circulates air behind the LED panels, keeping the electronics stable and efficient. The complexity of this system is staggering, with software capable of controlling millions of data points every second. Beyond being a work of art, the exosphere is also a major source of revenue. Global brands pay premium prices to have their advertisements displayed on the sphere, turning it into one of the most valuable pieces of digital real estate on Earth. Inside the sphere, the 16K experience. While the outside dazzles the city, the real wonder of the sphere lies within. The interior houses the largest and highest resolution curved LED screen in the world, covering 160,000 square feet. This immense display stretches seamlessly from the stage, over the audience and across the ceiling, surrounding everyone in breathtaking detail. With a 16K resolution, the images are so sharp that they appear almost more lifelike than reality itself. Every inch of the screen was engineered to deliver consistent brightness and color accuracy, ensuring that every seat in the 18,600 capacity venue enjoys an equally immersive view. The sound system of the sphere is just as revolutionary. Instead of traditional loudspeakers scattered around the venue, engineers implemented a beam-forming audio system made up of more than 167,000 precisely positioned speakers hidden behind the LED screen. This technology directs sound waves with laser-like accuracy to specific areas of the audience. It means that two people sitting next to each other can hear completely different sounds at the same time. One might hear a whisper, while another hears a burst of music. The system provides an audio experience so detailed that it can mimic reality itself, creating the illusion that sounds are moving through the air around you. But what truly sets the Sphere apart is its ability to engage all the senses. Nearly 10,000 of its seats are motion-enabled, capable of vibrating, tilting, or pulsing in sync with what is happening on screen. The venue also includes environmental systems that control temperature, air movement, and even scent. During a performance, audiences might feel a cool breeze, a gentle heat wave, or the aroma of rain or forest trees, depending on the scene. This multi-sensory approach makes the Sphere the first venue to combine sight, sound, touch, and smell into a single cohesive storytelling medium. It is not merely watching a film or concert, it is entering it. The enormous cost of building a dream. From its inception, it was clear that the Sphere would be expensive, but even the most optimistic estimates fell short of reality. Initially projected to cost about $1.2 billion, the final price ballooned to a staggering $2.3 billion by the time construction was complete. The reasons for this increase were numerous. The technology used was unprecedented, meaning much of it had to be developed from scratch. Every LED panel, every speaker, every motion seat was custom designed, tested, and installed with precision. There were no templates or existing models to copy. The entire process was one of trial, innovation, and perfection. The global COVID-19 pandemic added further complications. Construction was halted for several months due to safety concerns, and supply chain disruptions made it difficult to source critical materials like steel, electronics, and specialized glass. When work resumed, inflation had driven up costs across the board, from raw materials to labor. Nevertheless, the developers refused to cut corners. The Sphere had to be perfect, both technologically and aesthetically. To finance this enormous project, Madison Square Garden Entertainment created a new entity called Sphere Entertainment Corporated, which now operates the venue and seeks investors for future developments. Despite the financial challenges, the team remained steadfast in their vision. The goal was not to build another arena, but to create a once-in-a-generation landmark that would stand as a symbol of innovation and imagination. The result, though costly, is nothing short of a masterpiece. The grand opening, when imagination became reality, after 5 years of design, engineering, and relentless effort, the Sphere finally opened its doors in September 2023. Its inaugural performance featured the legendary rock band U2, whose residency show titled U2 UV Achtung Baby Live at Sphere was the perfect match for such an extraordinary venue. The concert was a sensory spectacle. As the band performed, the massive 16K screen displayed a surreal world of visuals, desert landscapes, shifting skies, and cosmic vistas that seemed to engulf the audience. Every note, every image, and every movement was perfectly synchronized, creating an experience that felt both intimate and infinite. The opening event immediately captured global attention. Videos and photos of the Sphere's dazzling interior and glowing exterior flooded social media, making it one of the most talked-about venues on Earth. For Las Vegas, a city already synonymous with entertainment, the Sphere represented a new level of innovation. It was not just another attraction, it was a statement that the future of live performance had arrived. A new business model for global entertainment. Beyond being a technological wonder, the Sphere is also a powerful business enterprise. Its exosphere, with its unparalleled visibility, has become the world's most premium advertising space. Global corporations, filmmakers, and event organizers are eager to showcase their visuals on it, knowing that their images will be seen by millions of tourists and locals alike. The venue itself is also designed to host a wide range of events, from concerts and film screenings to immersive educational experiences and brand showcases. It represents the merging of entertainment, technology, and commerce in a way never seen before. Following the success of the Las Vegas Sphere, Sphere Entertainment Co. has already announced plans to construct similar venues in other major cities around the world, including London, and is exploring potential sites in Asia and the Middle East. Each new Sphere will replicate the core technology of the original, while adapting to the cultural and environmental identity of its location. The ambition is to create a global network of spheres, turning the concept into a worldwide entertainment brand that symbolizes creativity and innovation. Engineering wonders behind the sphere. The sphere stands as a triumph of modern engineering. Every aspect of its design pushed existing technologies to their limits. The structural design required advanced computer simulations to ensure that the spherical shape could withstand immense stress and remain perfectly stable. The sound system involved years of research in acoustic physics to deliver precise directional audio. The LED screens demanded new approaches to pixel density and curvature so that visuals could appear smooth across the dome's surface. Even energy efficiency was a priority. The sphere uses advanced cooling systems and low-power LED lighting to minimize environmental impact despite its enormous scale. The integration of all these technologies required a level of coordination rarely seen in construction projects. Software engineers worked hand in hand with architects, sound designers collaborated with mechanical engineers, and digital artists partnered with electricians. The project became a symbol of interdisciplinary creativity, proof that when technology and artistry unite, the possibilities are limitless. Challenges that tested human ingenuity. Building the sphere was not without setbacks. The spherical geometry made every phase of construction challenging. Traditional building methods had to be reinvented. Steel beams could not be mass-produced. Each one was uniquely shaped to fit the dome's curvature. The enormous weight of the steel and LED components demanded reinforced foundations and precision alignment. The intense desert heat posed risks to workers and materials, prompting the installation of complex ventilation systems to protect both. The pandemic delayed progress and inflated costs, but even these hurdles could not stop the determination of the teams involved. Every difficulty became an opportunity to innovate. Engineers designed new assembly techniques to fit curved steel more efficiently. Software teams developed predictive models to simulate how light and sound would behave inside the spherical space. Every step forward was a lesson in perseverance, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. A new symbol for Las Vegas. For decades, Las Vegas has been the city of spectacle, home to casinos, fountains, and neon lights. Yet with the completion of the sphere, the city has entered a new era. The glowing dome now stands as a beacon of innovation, representing the evolution of entertainment in the digital age. From airplanes flying overhead to tourists walking the strip, the sphere's radiant presence is impossible to ignore. It has become not just a landmark, but a symbol of human ambition, proof that imagination, when paired with technology, can reshape reality. Visitors to the sphere often describe the experience as transformative. Whether attending a concert, a cinematic performance, or a corporate presentation, guests leave feeling as though they have witnessed something beyond traditional art. The sphere has turned Las Vegas into a hub of immersive storytelling, inspiring cities and architects around the world to think bigger and bolder. The future of immersive venues. The success of the Las Vegas Sphere marks the beginning of a new chapter in entertainment design. It has proven that audiences no longer want to sit passively. They want to participate, to feel, to connect. The venue's combination of high-definition visuals, precision audio, and sensory immersion points to a future where performance spaces are more like digital realities, places where storytelling transcends boundaries. Architects, technologists, and creatives around the world are now studying the sphere to understand how its innovations can be adapted to theaters, museums, and even classrooms. The sphere has shown that the future of entertainment lies in experiences that merge physical and digital realms, engaging all senses at once. It is not just a building, it is a philosophy, a belief that creativity knows no limits when technology is used as a tool for emotion and wonder. The perfect circle of imagination. The Las Vegas Sphere is more than an architectural wonder. It is a declaration of what humanity can achieve when vision meets determination. From its glowing exosphere to its 16K curved interior, from its 167,000 speaker sound system to its motion-enabled seating, every detail was designed to create a new form of storytelling that transcends what we once thought possible. The $2.3 billion cost represents not extravagance, but ambition, the willingness to take risks to push the boundaries of creativity and technology. In the end, the Sphere is not just about entertainment, it is about emotion, connection, and the future of human experience. It stands as a monument to innovation, a place where dreams become real, and where art, science, and imagination coexist in perfect harmony. As the lights of the Sphere continue to illuminate the Las Vegas night, one thing is certain: the world has entered a new era of immersive entertainment, and it all began with a shining circle in the desert that dared to change everything. And that's the story behind the Las Vegas Sphere, the most advanced and breathtaking entertainment venue the world has ever seen. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most incredible engineering feats of our time, don't forget to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here where imagination meets reality.